The U.S. defense budget has soared over the last decade as the country has waged two long-running wars and addressed other security threats. But the days of
X and Y and Z.
Good business or good education. In one community, there's a high level of education. The people, business, and industry proudly support their schools. The schools in this community speak for themselves and for those who foot the bill.
President Obama's unveiled a budget plan seeking to trim the federal deficit by cutting or eliminating over 200 federal programs, many dedicated to social services and education.
Doing math helps the mind to reason, organize complicated situations or problems into clear, simple, and logical steps.
Budgets are moral documents, and that a budget tells us what a government or what a political entity deems to be most important.
Thus, as students learn more math, the rationale is that their minds will eventually develop into logical entity that can resolve any difficult situation.
The budget allots $553 billion for the Pentagon's regular spending.
Health training, too. No community is better than its people, nor the people better than their education. The aspiration, warmth, and spirit within us, the upsurge toward higher things which education stimulates.
Talking about, a balanced budget. They're talking about needing to educate our students. Let's look at where that money is going. We are spending trillions every year, not only on the bloated military budget, but on the wars for oil as part of that, as well as the bailouts for Wall Street and tax breaks for the very wealthy.
Your local Chamber of Commerce has extensive material to demonstrate that educationally, the community gets what it pays for.
Another $118 billion is earmarked for wartime spending.
Describing how a nation becomes wealthy, the Chamber presents evidence that countries which wish to raise their levels of income should increase their education and technical training.
Another stealthy toy. The Virginia-class submarine costs a staggering $2.4 billion apiece, costlier than any other underwater vessel. The 330-meter-long super ship cost a staggering $6.3 billion to build, making it the most expensive military machine in the world.
But today the program is 7 years behind schedule, has almost doubled in cost, and become the most expensive weapons program in history. Price tag, a staggering $400 billion.
We may never settle the question of which comes first, the chicken or the egg, the acorn or the oak. But the proof is clear that where a community, state, or nation courageously invests a substantial share of its resources in education, the investment invariably is returned in better business and a higher standard of living. This we do know. Good education is good business.